Good morning, Facebook and YouTube. Good morning, TJ Ferguson.
There's a new style of fishing going around today, but it's not done with rods and reels or tackle. The rods and reels have been replaced with computers, and the tackle are now unsolicited emails. This is Kevin Britton at the Idaho National Bank. Never provide your personal information in response to an unsolicited request. No legitimate business or financial institution will ask you for information about our community. Help your dreams become reality at the Idaho National Bank. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
When it comes to your final arrangements, shouldn't we make the decisions? The arrangements you make will reflect your exact wishes and desires. Rearranging your own service will help decrease the burden of your loved ones. It will also alleviate questions, problems, or differences which may occur among family members. Call Clarity Funeral Services today. They'll learn more about rearranging. 286-4449. 286-4449. Clarity Funeral Service.
Live from First State Bank Studios, good morning. I'm Oran Jackson.
And I'm Micah Frazier.
It's 7 a.m. We're committing this time to reading some scripture. Today it's Job 23. It says, "But he knows the way that I take. When he has tested me, I will come forth as gold. My feet have closely followed his steps. I have kept to his way without turning aside. I have not departed from the commands of his lips. I have treasured the words of his mouth more than my daily bread." This passage shows Job's unwavering faith in the middle of trials. Even when he didn't understand, God knew the path and was refining him like gold. It's a reminder that the struggles we face aren't wasted. They shape us, strengthen us, and draw us closer to God's word, which sustains us more than anything else in life. That was Job 23. This 7 a.m. scripture is brought to you by Collins Construction and Trucking. That's 236-9295.
I want to say good morning to TJ Ferguson, Cassie Johnson, and Sean Duckett on our Facebook Live this morning. You too can view our Facebook Live. Just go to our Facebook page, and you should be able to just click on our profile picture, and it should take you right to our live, or you can follow us on YouTube and watch the same way as TJ Ferguson is. I think we got Valiant versus Hugo today, Broken Bow versus Durant, and Idaho has a bye this week. So there's a game close to you. Feel like getting out tonight, go support your local Curtin County teams, go support your local businesses, restaurants, and all that good stuff today. Wishing everybody a good Friday here on 96.7 KBEL. Here's the Zach Brown Band with Chicken Fried. Good morning, everybody. Yeah. Dr. Pepper looks like heaven in a can. Them cold. Yep, very cold. You know, Dr. Pepper is bad for you in the mornings. Unapologetically today. It's Friday. It was going to be water, but I forgot to get water, so. And I didn't want to take the last ones. But I knew I had this Dr. Pepper's been in there like since last month, I think, but it's still good. Let's see. What can we talk about today? Well, can't argue with that. It sure it is. Booze. Yes, it is Friday. May freedom forever fly. Let it ring. Salute the ones who died. The ones that give their lives. So we don't have that'll be later. All the things we love. Like our chicken fries. We go beer on Friday night. A pair of jeans fit just right. And the radio. I see sunrise. See the love in a woman's eyes. Feel the touch of a precious child. You know mother's love. It's a little chicken fry. You go beer on Friday night. A pair of jeans that fit just right. And the radio world, I see sunrise. See the love in a woman's eyes. Feel the touch of a precious child. You know mother's love.
Chicken Fried by Zach Brown Band. You're hanging out with Oran Jackson and Micah Frazier on B Live on 259. And here's your current county weather forecast. Brought to you by Pine Cellular, coverage when it matters most. Today it's going to be mostly cloudy, highs near 91 degrees. Southeast winds around 5 miles per hour, becoming southwest in the afternoon. And tonight, showers and thunderstorms, mainly after 4 a.m. Lows around 66 degrees. Next up, we got Alan Jackson, Living on Love. Yeah, Finally Friday by George Jones Official.
love. She don't care like what's in style. She just likes the way he smiles. It takes more than more time living on love. Living on love, buying on time without somebody, nothing ain't worth a dime. It's like an old-fashioned storybook about living on love. It sounds simple, that's what you think. Love can walk through fire without blinking. It doesn't take much, when you get nothing. Living on love.
She said, Mike is just some jokester like you, or is he more shy?
A little bit of both. Like yeah, a little bit of both. I'd say he's definitely got that trait. Definitely. Living on love. Sorry, the internet's still like on and off.
You want to play a song?
Oh, courtesy of the red, white, and blue, you girl. Called just now. That was Finally Friday by the one and only George Jones. On this beautiful Friday, September 5th, we got Toby Keith coming up here in about a minute. Today, the topic is strange dreams and what they mean. Have you ever had a dream about being chased? I think everybody has. The worst dreams that I've ever had was like you get into a situation where you have to fight for your life. You know, you're running from something, I guess, and you try to swing and like your hands are pretty much like glass. Like, you know, it's like you might as well be hitting them with a pillow. Like you're not getting anywhere with like punching them or kicking them or anything like that. That's one of the worst. Being chased, possible meaning is you're avoiding a situation or an emotion in real life. The pursuer often represents an aspect of yourself, fear, anger, guilt, or something unresolved. Common emotion, anxiety, or avoidance. Tidal waves are natural disasters. I think we've all had those before. Possible meaning is you're overwhelmed by strong emotions or life changes. Water especially ties into emotional states. Common emotion is stress and emotional turbulence. So have you ever had that dream? And it usually when a lot of things are happening in your life, you know, like one of those, I could see big changes in your life and stuff. So I could see like a natural disaster, a flood or something like that. I think we've all had that dream. This one says teeth falling out. Possible meaning is insecurity about appearance or fear of losing control or power. It can also relate to aging or communication issues. Common emotions dealing with that is vulnerability and loss of control. We'll have more after that. Right after Toby Keith, courtesy of the red, white, and blue. Call us 286-6642 or get on our Facebook and YouTube Live. Let us know your strange dreams here on 96.7 KBEL. Good morning, Thas. What's going on, bud? Requested one song because I'm still busy. Can you play Ella Langley? You Look Like You Love Me. Have a good day, Oran and Micah. Yes, sir. We'll get that on for you next. Gina died on my mother. Saying look at me, the top of his list. Welcome back, Cassie. Yeah, I'm on my hotspot now. We shouldn't lose any more services. Glad I checked back. Be back. Yeah. Yeah, if it happens again, we'll be back. It just right now our router is just on and off. I guess they're working on like, stuff. It's on my phone. I just turned my phone hotspot on. All right, that was Toby Keith with courtesy of the Red, White, and Blue. We're back. The topic of the day: strange dreams. How about flying or falling? Have you ever had you're like literally falling? One of the scariest feelings in the world. The uncertainty of things. The flying, you often desire for freedom, ambition, or escape. Falling may reflect feelings of failure, insecurity, or lack of support. Common emotion is excitement or anxiety, and depending on the context, or excitement or anxiety, depending on the context. But what about those dreams they say, if you feel like you're falling and you wake up and you feel like, you've been falling, like you basically hit your bed. There's a theory about that it's people in the afterlife like picking you up and they drop you on
You
the
believe
way up.
afterlife?
Yeah. Like just the that's the theory. When you have that dream of, when you wake up, just like, I'll be honest with you, if I get a good nap in, it takes me a good 5 minutes to reboot and understand where I'm at and what's going on. Like, I don't know. Does that happen to anybody else? It's like that good nap. Like you've been out for a good minute. Like maybe you've been depriving yourself of enough sleep throughout the week or something, but like on Saturday or something, you just wake up, 4 in the afternoon, you can't even remember you went to sleep, but you just wake up. That hard, like I don't know. I don't even know how to explain it. It's just like give me a few minutes because like I still don't even know where I'm at right now. I just jumped back in my body and everything's got to reboot and you got to remember everything. But yeah, that's a theory. Is some of them say it's your those who have gone on before you that are taking you up there and then dropping you. Let us know if you believe that. 8666642. Repetitive or looping dreams. Have you ever had like short clips? I have and it goes back to when I was a kid. I can remember that dream, and that dream may have happened when I was like 8 or 9. But then I am 19 or 20, and then I remember the first dream because of the second dream, and it's a like missing, the Marvel movies, they used to have the cameos at the end of the movies, and they would tie into all the other Marvel movies, and that's what it's like. Because I can remember that dream that I haven't even thought about in so long, but I can remember that first dream when I was a kid because of the dream that I just had when I woke up. And it's a 12, 13-year difference, lifespan and stuff. It's crazy. So repetitive or looping dreams, possible meaning a reoccurring issue or thought pattern in your waking life. Your subconscious is trying to resolve or confront it. Your common emotion is frustration or confusion. So if you have been having reoccurring dreams, it's pretty much saying that there's something going on with your life that you aren't dealing with. And that maybe, it's trying to tell you that maybe your mind's telling you that, hey, this is really doing damage to ourselves, our system here. Maybe you need to deal with that. Either way, and if that's the case, it's a whole lot better just dealing with it and getting it out of the way rather than holding it in, because that'll eat you up. Holding it in and trying to pretend you're okay, never do that. Let it out. Shrek always, said, better out than in. Meeting a doppelganger. You know what a doppelganger is, right? Or a strange version of yourself. I've had an evil twin in a dream before. Crazy dreams that these don't even tie in. So I know other people have to have stuff like this. Like these are kind of like basic. Like these, like my dreams go like way left, crazy stuff. Possible meaning for meeting a doppelganger or a strange version of yourself is self-reflection. These dreams can represent hidden parts of yourself, repressed traits, or personal transformation. Common emotion is curiosity, discomfort, identity confusion. So maybe your mind's, yourself is telling you they don't like a part of you, whatever you're doing, whatever you got going on. There's something throwing a loose bolt in the mix. Surreal or nonsensical dreams, stuff that doesn't make sense. Your brain is processing random bits of memory, emotions, and sensation. They may not always mean something directly, but can reflect overstimulation or mental exhaustion. Common emotion, disorientation, or overstimulation. Maybe that's what I'm talking about. Like maybe that's the whole. When I wake up, it's like, bro, give me a minute. Apocalyptic or end of the world scenarios. Possible meaning, feeling like a major chapter of your life is closing. Could also symbolize fear of change, existential worry, or cultural and environment anxieties. Common emotion is fear and transition and letting go. That's just a few more of your strange dreams of what they could mean. Don't take this to the bank. Let us know what any strange dream you've had. We'll give a shout out to Thas on YouTube. He requested Ella Langley with You Look Like You Love Me here on 96.7 KVEL. Get your request in now, 286-6642.
I'm 22. I think I've time. I've been out on the road, lonely at night. It's been a while, so it's on my mind. Well, I saw walking with this cowboy hat, and I thought to myself, I could use some of that. His boots like glass on a sawdust floor. Had moves like nothing I've ever seen before. So I walked right up, and I pulled him to the side. I handed that man a beer, looked in the eyes, and I said, baby, I think you're going to want to hear this. And I told him, excuse me, you look like you love me.
So what y'all got going on, Cassie? We're going to Walmart to find some seeds to plant in the yard for Kate. Sweet. So sweet and innocent, his idea. That's cool. That's always something good to get into. I don't think I have the, especially if you have the patience to do all that stuff. I ain't got the patience for all that. Not now, anyway. Maybe at one time.
You think to yourself, I can use some money. Don't waste your time. Just give me this your life. Cause you look like this. You look like you love me. I'm drunk and ready to leave. You look like you love me.
All right, that was "You Look Like You Love Me" by Ella Langley. Great song. We're talking about strange dreams and their meanings. We got Micah's weekend wrap up coming up in about 12 minutes. Have you ever had a dream about somebody that you knew? Well, here's possibly what that could mean. Maybe it'll give you a little insight. Dreaming about a friend, positive interactions, you may value that person's trait or your bond with them. And I think that's always cool to see, like, your friends and stuff in your dream. Conflict or tension, you may be processing a real life disagreement or unresolved feelings. Weird or romantic themes, it may symbolize a part of yourself you associate with them, not necessarily romantic interest. So don't ruin that friendship. Dreaming about a crush or somebody you're attracted to, possible meaning, well, of course, desire for closeness, validation, or emotional connection, but it could also reflect self-confidence in growing. Sometimes it's not about them, but about the idea of intimacy or affection. Dreaming about someone you dislike, possible meaning, unresolved conflict, jealousy, or a trait in them that bothers you because you see it in yourself. Shadow self, pretty much. Could also represent a fear or a threat in your life. Those are kind of the scariest ones too. Dreaming about a teacher, boss, or authority figure, possible meaning issues around power, control, or performance. They might symbolize your inner critic, ambition, or boundaries. Dreams about somebody who's passed away, possible meaning is just grief, unresolved emotions, or wanting closure. Sometimes it reflects your need for guidance or that your memory still holds meaning for you. Dreaming about someone you haven't seen in a long time. Possible meaning is something in your current life is triggering memories of that time or person, or they symbolize a part of yourself you're reconnecting with. Repeated dreams about the same person. You might be processing ongoing feelings. The person may represent a specific trait, time in your life, or emotional need you're working through. We got Micah's Man Up coming up in about 9 minutes. I'm going to play some more country music for you. What we got, Oran Jackson?
We got Luke Combs with Fast Car. This is KB. This is KBEL. Wow. Thank you for sharing that. Yes, ma'am, you as well.
What's up?
She called in saying when she was like 10 years old, she had like a recurring nightmare to the point where she didn't want to go to sleep.
Dang, for real?
Yeah.
That stuff to be real, man.
You had a lucid dream?
Huh?
You had a lucid dream?
No, I've heard that. I've heard that you could practice that. Like you could train yourself to do that. That would be awesome.
Like knew you were in a dream? You're conscious?
I don't until it's too late. Until like I'm fixing to wake up, I guess. Like maybe it's that like I'm tapping into it, but by the time I realize it,
I've only ever had one. I like spawned into the dream like a video game. I remember.
for real.
It was me and my brothers. I remember like right when I spawned into the dream, I told them like, yo, this is a dream. And we're just like going out. Just pretty sure we died too. I think I died in that dream.
I've died countless times about that. That was scary. But the whole thing is like I got like I've got robbed in a parking lot at this apartment building that I lived in, but I watched myself get mugged in the parking lot. Like I knew that was me in the parking lot getting mugged, but then it's like, but I'm up here. How did it? Crazy stuff.
Also had one where I was like conscious, like about the dream, like halfway through the dream, and I like wanted it to end.
You
It
what?
was like an apocalypse, like one of those type of dreams.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
In the world. No, like I couldn't wake up. Like I wanted to wake up in my dream. I don't know, it was weird. Can't really explain it.
All right, that was Fast Car by Luke Combs. Awesome remake of that. Have you ever had a lucid dream, Oran Jackson?
I've had one.
One?
Spawned into the dream like a video game. Yeah, like right when it was with my brothers. Instantly when I spawned in, I told them like we're in a dream. We're in a free world. But I ended up dying later in that dream.
I've died so many times in dreams, and I've seen myself get mugged in a parking lot and end up dying. But I knew that was me down there, and I remember whoever was in the apartment with me, because it was a parking lot in an apartment building. I was like, they just killed me. But then how am I up here? It's so like dreams are crazy. For those of you who don't know, lucid dreams are dreams in which the dreamer is aware that they are dreaming. The awareness can range from faint recognitions of the dream state to a full-blown, vivid realization where the dreamer can exert control over the dream environment, characters, and narrative. Pretty much, like you said, a video game. Like you can make stuff happen. There's been awful dreams, awful versions of myself in a different universe to where I'm running from the cops because of bad things I did. I was the aggressor, and I went on pretty much a killing spree. And I knew it. I knew that in my head. In the dream, I'm on the run, and trying to lay low, and not. So I'm going somewhere. I'm assuming out of the country, or so, trying to make my way out. But I knew I was on the run for that. Like I didn't get to see what I did. I just knew in my head, my dream state, that this is why the police are after me and stuff. So if you've ever had a lucid dream, if you've ever had the dream that you thought you controlled what happened, then you, my friend, may have had a lucid dream. The awareness, you realize the dreaming while still in the dream. The control, you may be able to influence or control what happens in your dream. The clarity, often more vivid and memorable than regular dreams. Emotional intensity, emotions can be heightened both positively, like flying, or negatively, nightmares. How lucid dreams happen. It typically occurs during REM sleep, the stage where most dreaming happens. A lucid dream is thought to involve increased activity in the prefrontal cortex, the part of the brain responsible for self-awareness and decision-making. How to induce lucid dreaming. We'll get back to that right after you'll think of me in these commercial breaks, right before Micah's weekend wrap-up here on 96.7 KBEL.
James, real quick, so I remember when I died, I was expecting my siblings. It's freaking weird.
I don't think I've tapped into it that much, but now that I think about it, there's been parts where it's like, yeah, you kind of knew you were dreaming then. Take your memories, I don't need them. Try to sleep out all the rooms that my emotions refuse. Guess I'm feeling tired. All that seems to still exist. It seems the only best thing I have ever done is not knowing what we could have been, what we should have been. So take your records, take your real, take your memories I don't need. Take your space and take your real, truth and believe. Take your cat and read my sweat. We have nothing left to represent. In fact, I feel a whole lot better. You'll think of me someday. Gonna run across my mind. Don't worry, I'll be fine. Gonna be alright. Right, sleeping with you try. Listen, I can hold you tight. I'll be over you all the time. You want to do it after this, and we can do the O&M? We got planned this weekend. I want to watch Stained in Tulsa.
I'm going to Tulsa.
Are you? Yeah. Saturday. I won't be going until tomorrow. But Stained, the band, they're playing in Tulsa, so I'm gonna go watch them.
You maybe 21 to go over.
I don't think so. 18, I think. Got free tickets and a free room at one of the casinos up there. What about y'all?
I got a friend up there.
You got what?
Oh, I said I got a friend up there. So
Oh, do you?
that's cool.
It's awesome winning. Yep. That's right, McCurtain County. Good morning here on Idell's First, 96.7 KBEL. It's Micah Frazier with Micah's Weekend Wrap-Up. Chilling here with the one and only Oran Jackson. How you doing today?
I'm doing great, Mike. How are you this morning?
I'm doing awesome. We're going to talk about not wasting our weekends, staying in. Now that the weather's getting nice, it's kind of cool. It's not dramatically hot anymore or humid. It's the weekend. It's time to recharge, reset, and make some memories. Don't let the precious days slip away from the couch, staring at a screen. And don't get me wrong, I love me some football. I used to watch football, like that was the plan. Like I'm gonna get up 11 o'clock, order some pizza or something like that, and all day just watching game after game after game. But it's your reminder to that the weekends are short, but they're also packed with opportunity. And today you can be doing stuff. We got your phone now where you can watch the games wherever you're going. Birthday parties. You can it's still warm enough to go to the lake, go hiking, or you can pretty much go anywhere and watch the game still. Think about it. 2 full days where you don't have to clock in, answer to the boss, or rush through your morning routine. That's freedom, and it's yours, whether it's grabbing lunch with a friend, hitting the park with the kids, tackling that project you've always been putting off, or just taking a drive with no destination. You owe it to yourself not to waste it. I love taking a drive. Like maybe because I'm older now. But I love just driving around and listening to music. There's no place to go. I usually hit the back roads around, like I'll go all the way through Idabel, Luke Fada, Holly Creek, Glover, Wright City, all that area, Eagletown, all around, pretty much all around this county. I just love driving around and listening to music.
Yeah, I drove to OKC for the first time last weekend.
Did you?
Myself, and like maybe an hour.
Just the open road.
Yeah. I
love road trips. Like it's just something about it. I don't know what it is. You gotta have that playlist though. The playlist gotta be right. Because when Monday rolls back around, the last thing you want is regret. You don't want to think, man, I could have done something, but I didn't. Instead, you want to be the one telling stories, not just listening to them. So step outside, breathe that fresh air, and do something that fills your cup. Big or small, it doesn't matter. Just make it count. Remember, weekends are a gift. Don't leave them unopened. You always have time to sleep, my friend. You always have time to lounge around. During the week is usually when I do my lounging. So, the weekends, I don't want to stay home. I don't want to, I do that all week. After work, just the normal, just sit at home, watch TV, eat, watch TV, whatever. Then go to bed. Get up, do it all over again. But the weekends, it's like, nah, I'm ready to go. Like, let's find something to do. Let's do something. So this is me telling you, get out there and do something today. We got Valiant versus Hugo today. I'm not sure if that's home or away. Let me check. That is home, I believe, versus Hugo. Then we have Broken Bow home versus Durant. And your beloved Alabama Warriors have a bye this week. So go out, get you something to eat this evening, take the kids to a game, get ready for some college football tomorrow. We have OU hosting the Michigan Wolverines, I believe at 6:30. College game day will be there. I believe Oklahoma State is hosting Oregon, number 7 Oregon. So that's going to be interesting. Them Cowboys better bring it. They better bring the hat tomorrow because we know them Cowboys didn't last night. They fell to the Eagles.
You a Cowboys fan?
Back in the day, in the 90s, I had me a Troy Aikman jersey. But when I got older enough to know what, find my own team, if you will, I just picked the green one, and it just happened to be the sorry green one, the Jets. So
I was
and
a
it's
San
just-
Francisco fan.
was you?
Yeah. I like Colin.
I liked Steve McNair. The Titans first come about like in 1999, and I just liked Steve McNair and Eddie George. Like they were an awesome combo. The receivers they had just awesome. That was really the first team I started liking just because of them, just because of the way they played. Cowboys, it was more of just that's who was winning in the 90s as I was a kid. So other than that, I've been sticking with the Jets just because that's the team I picked. Sadly, they had a couple of good years back in like 15, 16 years ago, but since then, nothing. But we got to get back to this. We'll have more of your lucid dreams and how you can control them and tap into that right after the Oklahoma News Network here on 96.7 KBEL.
This is news from the Oklahoma News Network.
Okay, so OSU isn't hosting, and Broken Bows is homecoming. Okay.
She is investigated, of course, because this case is what inspired this lawsuit in Oklahoma. We will pursue every avenue for her until she is free.
Jay had a ticket ongoing for 20 years. Jay had a ticket.
A ticket?
Like traffic.
Oh, for real?
For 21 years, yeah. It's just so fun. Then a warrant for postal arrest. Good.
They had a warrant out for arrest.
Nah, it was not anything crazy. I mean,
Bro, I was like, dang. I don't even know if she's the court justice anymore. Vicky, or the court clerk, Vicky Justice. That one time I got a CBL ticket, and I was just like, I'm not paying $20, you know, whatever. Well, she sent me that letter. It was like, if you do not pay this, like you done missed your court date and all this stuff, if you do not pay it, it's now, I think it went up like $20. It's like $40, $45 now. If you do not currently pay this, a warrant will be issued for your arrest to come in. Let me go up here and pay my $45. Dang, $20?
stingy, bro.
I felt like I just got kicked in the stomach, to be honest. I was not expecting it.
The nonprofit she runs helps parents whose children are struggling with addiction. She tells me before she's already had to let go 5 of her employees. Interim mental health commissioner Greg Salani says the agency reviewed nearly 800 contracts line by line to make tough decisions. He says the department has been operating with more contracts than its budget can sustain. A fatal auto pedestrian accident in southeast Oklahoma City. It happened last night near southeast 44th and Stewart Road. The driver stayed on scene, but exactly what happened is under investigation. No names have been released. I'm Jackie O'Brien.
This is the
$2.
Bailey Lumber Company's been helping build this area for over 80 years. And Bailey's is bigger and better than ever. At Bailey Lumber Company, you'll find a 30,000 square.
Yep, other than that, nothing. If it wasn't for this concert, if it wasn't free and the room wasn't free, I'd be just sitting in that house.
Oh, you're still in the casino?
Which one?
Osage.
With over 140,000 square feet.
Yeah, technically it's not free. I paid for it in advance because if you use your player's card enough or whatever, you rack up enough points.
Is it at the Osage, the band?
It's over there.
It's in the casino?
Yeah.
Dude, there was a shooting at Osage
For real.
months ago.
And so once I parked there, I ain't got to leave. They got food there. They got a store there they have everything you need, pops, whatever, beer, all that stuff. And it's not ridiculously overpriced.
Y'all know Choctaw Casino Idabel is a great
Drinks, good beer.
great time. But you know what makes it even
As a matter of fact, they got like 4. That's some country was coming in.
At Choctaw Casino Idabel offers a huge event. Play bowling, a snack bar, and fresh stuff. We've also thrown in
Terry Clark on the 19th, Jen Blossom's on the 26th, Lone Star October 3rd, Dustin Lynch December 12th, Shenandoah January 16th, Clay Walker January 3rd.
They're fast and friendly, and they save you time and money. And they sell driver's license manuals too. Remember, if your driver's
Might as well watch
license
Play Walk.
this year, simply swing by the Broken Bow Tag Agency with a state certified birth certificate.
Yes, so see you on Monday. Be careful traveling.
All right. See you later. Have a good weekend.
Open Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 4:30. The Broken Bow Tag Agency.
This is country, this is hot.
Hey folks, it's Robert Williams here at James Hyde Chevrolet in Broken Bow, and we've just begun the summer drive event. We've got up to $5,000 off new Silverados, or get 0% financing for 36 months, or 4.9% financing for 72. Chevrolet, where dependability is standard. Come see us at James Hyde Chevrolet in Broken Bow, or online at jameshydechevy.com. Chevrolet.
I got
Hindsight Alert is celebrating freedom.
the hospital coming in Wednesday at 8.
$25 a month. Gives you unlimited talk, unlimited text, unlimited data. $25
Right, we also
a month.
got the
No minimum
superintendent,
number of
right?
calls.
Yeah, Tuesday at 7:30.
Get 10, $25 a month each for unlimited talk, unlimited text, unlimited data. This is freedom, and it's available now from any one of the 9 cellular locations. Idabel, Kokomo, Hugo, Anchorage, Tallahassee, and Clayton. No restrictions apply. Wi-Fi and hearing aid phones available.
We've all heard the old saying that there is strength in numbers, but for the Choctaw Nation, there is also tremendous strength in every individual who helps make us one of America's mightiest tribes. We honor and celebrate people from across the Choctaw Nation who contribute to their communities
We're going
in
on
a
after this
multitude of ways. They are the Choctaw Proud, and together we're more. Hear their stories at togetherwe'remore.com.
Life Care is encouraging everyone to come in Oregon in 69. So check your driver's license for the little red heart. If it's not there, visit www.lifescareregistry.org and join the registry today. There is no telling whose life will save.
That's right. Welcome to Idabel's first 96.7 KBL. I'm your host, Oran Jackson, hanging out with
Micah Frazier, what's going on? And I have to correct myself earlier. We have a listener that let me know that Oregon is hosting the OSU Cowboys this weekend. So that's going to be even more difficult. Number 17 at home, OSU on the road up there all the way in Oregon. Good luck to those guys. They better bring it, or it's going to be a long day up in Eugene, Oregon. And also, it is Broken Bow's homecoming. So go out, take the kids. You got little girls, go out there, let them see all the candidates with the pretty dresses and all that stuff, the flowers and all the stuff. Take them out there, let them see all the stuff they got going on there. We're talking about lucid dreams and how you can tap into those. For those of you that weren't aware, lucid dreams are pretty much dreams you know you're dreaming in, and you can tap into having control of said dream to the point where you can start making things go your way if you want. If you want to have the best dream, this is the way to go. Although it does kind of like bring you, I would think it would. I have hit the lottery so many times in my life or in my dreams, and I promise you, I woke up. When I looked, I had the ticket. I seen the winning numbers. I had the ticket. I put it in my wallet, and it was my wallet my real wallet. I seen it, tucked it away in my wallet. Boom! I wake up, and first thing I did was go look at my wallet, and it's not there.
Oh yeah, I've had dreams where I hit big at the casino, wake up depressed.
Like everybody's surrounding you, like you just won like $250,000 or something. Like you're like, oh man, I can pay this, this and that. I get out of debt. I can start fresh, and then you wake up and it's still broke.
Ever had a dream where you didn't win a cent?
Man,
You would wake up and try to go back to sleep.
Yeah.
Same dream.
same dream. Okay, so you're frequently to try to tap into the lucid dreaming to where you can have control of that. Reality checks. Frequently asking yourself during the day, am I dreaming? Am I dreaming? Common methods: pinch your nose and try to breathe through it. Look at your hands or read text twice. So if you read something in your dream, try to read it again. Text often changes in dreams. Dream journaling. I've done this before. Except I got to the point I don't want to write it down because it's so long to write. I'm going to forget because it's going to take so long to, my dreams go from cameo to cameo. This part of the dream had nothing to do with this next part. And so I started recording, just on my phone, just hit record, and I would just talk about what happened, word for word, exactly how it happened. And I would listen, playback. There's so many dreams of just ghosts in my dreams and stuff, different stuff, just crazy stuff. But dream journaling, yeah, write your dreams down immediately after waking. And that was one of the deals. Like, I woke up and it may be like 3:34 in the morning, so I don't have a pen and pad ready. Maybe that would be something you should do is, have that by your bedside so that if that happens, boom, it's right there, write it down. But I just got to the point where I would just, get on the video recorder and just record myself talking. But writing down, after it helps you recognize the dream patterns and increases dream recall. So, you ever think about that, that dream you had, and then you go take a shower in the morning and it's like, dang it, what the heck happened? I can't remember now. Let's see. Mnemonic induction of lucid dreams, MILD. Before sleeping, repeat a phrase like, I will realize I'm dreaming. I will realize I'm dreaming. That increases your chances of lucidity during REM. I'm butchering these words. Wake back to bed, WBTB. Wake up after 5 hours of sleep, stay awake for 20 to 60 minutes, then go back to sleep. Can increase lucidity because REM sleep is more intense later in the night. When my most craziest dreams happen? Like, I used to have a job where I didn't go in till 10. But I had to wake up at, 7 o'clock, 6:30 to take kids to school. After I dropped them off 7:45, I'd be like, I can sleep till 9. You get that, one more hour of sleep. And that would be the craziest dream ever. Like, nothing happened in my dream that I slept all night. It was that 30, 45 minutes that I went back to sleep, or that 30, 45 minute nap that I've taken. That's when everything just goes crazy.
I would have the craziest dreams like in the woods when I'm camping. Hunting. That's when I would have the craziest dreams.
Like, it's so weird. If you've ever had a crazy dream, or if any of this sounds familiar, you can give us a call, 286-6642. That's wake back to bed. Can increase lucidity because REM sleep is more intense later in the night. Wake initiated lucid dreams, WILD. Maintain consciousness while your body falls asleep. Involves hypnagogic imagery. Hypnagogic, I'm assuming hypnagogic imagery, visual sensations as you fall asleep. Hard to master, but can directly lead to lucid dreams. What are the risks and downfalls? Sleep disruption. Techniques like wake back to bed can disturb sleep quality. False awakenings. You may think you've woken up when you're still dreaming. Sleep paralysis. A natural state where your body is immobile during REM can feel disturbing if you're semi-aware.
See, I've heard about that. I've never
Have
had
you
that.
not?
Sleep paralysis?
Yeah, they say, that's another thing. There's a theory about that there is a presence like sitting on you, not allowing you to move.
Yeah.
And I felt it. Like, one day I woke up and, naturally I, just gonna just grab my phone like I usually do, see what time it is. And I cannot move. Like, I physically, and I don't know if it's, and I'm trying like for some reason, like, I can move my head. Like, I'm trying to pull my body or whatever, and it's just not happening. And it took a lot to just, like, I fell out of bed just because I was trying to lean so much. But then that quick, like, as soon as I hit the floor, boom, I'm back to normal. But yeah, it's so weird, that feeling, because up until then, that was probably like 10 years ago, but up until then, I've never felt that. I've never experienced that. So yeah, the sleep paralysis, that could, I guess it's a possibility for lucid dreaming. Why try lucid dreaming? Explore fears or unresolved emotions, practice real life skills. Some studies suggest this helps performance. Create music, art, stories, or within imaginations. And experience impossible adventures, flying, teleportation, etc., etc. You know, that's what Stephen King, wrote all those books and all the movies, Stephen King movies, those are from his books. But those, all his like the monsters, I guess, in his dreams or in his books were from his dreams. So that could be one of the things, if you're music wise, art, a painter, theater, anything like that, and you need ideas, maybe you should try lucid dreaming. Figure it out and remember those things that you see in the dreams and boom, paint it.
We had that listener call in and say that when she was young, she had a reoccurring nightmare and was afraid to go to sleep. I mean, just imagine that.
Yeah. It's real. Because, especially, the one where, you think you woke up, but you really haven't waken up.
Like you woke up in your dream?
Yeah. And you thought you were awake, really. But let's be honest, we all know what the worst dream is. The dream you're standing in front of the toilet. Everybody's been there. I guarantee a lot of people will say they haven't, but everybody has been there. A time where,
what is it?
Where you think you're going to the bathroom.
Oh,
like you're standing in front of you in your mind, you're in front of the toilet. So naturally, you do your business and you wake up. And you're like, oh. If you're really good, you catch it before anything happens. But I think everybody's been there before. But let us know 286-6642 what your strangest dream was. You can call in, we can put you on the air, or you can just tell us in full confidence that we won't blast you. You're on Idabelle's First 96.7. We got Lainey Wilson with 4x4 by You, and we got your national days, notable birthdays, and memorable events coming up in about 6 minutes. Sean says, my dreams involve demons a lot. I'm pretty sure it's not a dream, though. You should probably get that checked out.
This guy.
Good morning, 96.7 KBEL. Oh, yeah. What's that? Yep, heard that before. You doing all right today? I'm doing all right. What's up? Oh. Oh. I'm going up to Tulsa, man. I'm going to watch a concert. Hello? Yes, it loud service.
I swear, Roman is intoxicated.
Huh.
So I feel like he is intoxicated. Man, I can never just get over this song. It's so good.
Lainey Wilson is a treasure. I don't think she has not come out with a bad song yet. That was Lainey Wilson, 4x4 by You. Right before we do your national days, notable birthdays, and memorable events, we're going to finish up the strange dreams and what they mean with when it comes to animals, strange dreams with animals in it. How about snakes? I've always heard snakes were, it's pretty much you got a snake in your life. Like you got somebody around you that means ill intent. They're not there for your best interest. So weird. And they show themselves sooner or later. Symbolism for snakes: transformation, danger, hidden fears, or healing, like shedding old skin. I guess it depends on what the snake does in your dream. Strange behavior: if the snake talks, flies, or acts human, this might suggest a fear or secret is becoming conscious or is being revealed.
Whoa.
So, they talk about the serpent's tongue, the devil, in the Bible and stuff. So you think about that. I mean, yeah, you think about that. You talk about the serpent's tongue. So watch out if you're dreaming about snakes. Look around. You might just find it. Don't wait till it bites you. What about birds doing unusual things? I've never had this happen. Symbolism is freedom, higher perspective, or messages from your subconscious. If strange, birds speaking, flying underwater, or attacking could symbolize conflict between logic and intuition. Oversized or talking animals, the symbolism, these often represent overwhelming emotions, wisdom, or a situation that feels larger than life. Talking animals, your subconscious might be trying to deliver a message in a way your conscious mind will notice. Mythical or hybrid creatures, like a lion with wings or half animal, half human. Symbolism: you're confronting unknown or repressed aspects of yourself, often relates to transformation, personal power, or spiritual evolution. Wild animals in urban or unnatural settings. Symbolism is a clash between your natural instincts and social expectations. For example, a wolf in an office may mean you're feeling wild, threatened, or out of place in a controlled environment. Fish swimming in the air or out of water. The symbolism: emotions or ideas from your subconscious trying to surface. If it's out of the water, it means discomfort or vulnerability. If it's in the air, surreal awareness or spiritual insight. And then if you just dream about a fish, I don't know if this is just a native thing, but usually if somebody dreams about a fish, it means somebody's expecting. Somebody in the family is expecting. So there've been a couple times grandma's, I dreamed about a fish. Who is it? So
Off topic, but I've never seen a clock or time in my dreams.
I haven't either, ever. Like, and it's the other one talked about like reading texts I've never read anything in my
Yeah.
dream. Like,
I've never seen a phone, like a screen.
yeah,
I've never
nothing
seen
like
a phone
that.
or any of that in my dreams.
It's 2025. Our dreams need to update.
Yeah.
Insects in huge numbers. The symbolism: feeling overwhelmed, invaded, or consumed by tiny problems or anxieties. If you're fascinated or calm in your dream, you may be embracing a change or detailed oriented growth. And we're going to end that. If you dream about any of those, that's what that means. General tips for interpreting animal dreams. How did you feel about the animal? Fear, awe, or affection? What traits do you associate with that animal? AKA a fox means running, an owl, wisdom. What was the animal doing? Its action is more often important than an animal itself. Did it speak or behave strangely? This may suggest that part of your subconscious is trying to get your attention in an unusual way. So listen. That's it. We're going to go ahead and do your national days, notable birthdays, and memorable events for September 5th. And if you're a cheese pizza lover, it's National Cheese Pizza Day. September 5th, National Cheese Pizza Day says, hold the toppings. That's right, cheese. It's all you need when celebrating this pizza holiday. Whether the pie is homemade or ordered in, make it cheese only. Listen to Kevin, folks. Cheese pizza all the way. It's National, I'm going to butcher this word, Chianti Day, the first Friday in September. Each year ushers in a celebration worthy of a toast. National Chianti Day recognizes the most recognized red wines from the Tuscany region of Italy. National Food Bank Day. National Food Bank Day on the first Friday in September encourage you to commit to contributing to the cause that believes no one should go to bed hungry. So clean out those cupboards and stuff and get those cans and canned goods and stuff that you're not going to use and take them down to your local food bank. It's National Lazy Moms Day. And what a day. It's Friday. So moms, hey, take the night off, take the day off, just relax, put your feet up, get you a glass of wine and just read your favorite book. Enjoy your day, ladies. During the first Friday in September, National Lazy Moms Day delegates everyday mom jobs to someone else. So kids, take out the trash, do the dishes, clean up a little bit, make mom's life easier today. National Be Late for Something today. I thought that was every day for me. On September 5th, National Be Late Day for Something permits us to not abide by our schedules. Go ahead and sleep in for a bit today as you have an excuse. That is all your national days for September 5th. Your notable birthdays for September 5th is Lester Allen Pelton, 1829, American inventor of the Pelton water wheel, hydroelectric water wheel. Jesse James, the one and only, 1847, Wild West outlaw. I mean, really, was he pushed to the limit? Amy Beach, 1867, the first successful female composer of large-scale art music in America. Arthur Nielsen, 1897, founder of the A.C. Nielsen Company, the Nielsen ratings. The ones that send you those couple of dollars through the mail to ask you what you watch and what you're interested in watching. Yeah, he was the founder. Bob Newhart, 1929, multi-award winning actor and comedian, fondly remembered as the star of Bob Newhart Show. Claudette Colvin, 1939, civil rights activist, arrested at 15 for refusing to give her seat on a bus to a white woman, not before Rosa Parks. So I guess Rosa got all the glory. Michael Keaton, 1951, actor with many leading accolades in movies such as Mr. Mom, Beetlejuice, Batman, and Jack Frost. Your memorable events for September 5th, 1774, the first Continental Congress assembles in Philadelphia. 1774, Philadelphia becomes the first capital of the U.S. 1887, a U.S. soldier bayonets Oglala Sioux Chief Crazy Horse at Fort Robinson, Nebraska. 1882, the first Labor Day parade is held in New York City. 1939, President Roosevelt declares the U.S. neutral at the start of World War II. And we all know what happened after that. 1958, the first color video recorded on magnetic tape is viewed in Charlotte, North Carolina. 1961, President Kennedy signs a law against hijacking. And in 1976, your beloved Muppet Show premieres on TV. That has been your national days, notable birthdays, and memorable events for September 5th, 2025. Stay tuned for Trading Lines coming up about 3 minutes. Till then, we got Zach Top with I Never Lie here on 96.7 KBEL. Somebody pray. Yeah. Yup. Yeah. All right, Facebook, YouTube,
Have a good weekend.
we out. See you tonight, Sean Duggett.
I never show up late.